Hi, Ed Diaz here. In today's video, we're going to learn how to set scene remain for the Phantom-0. All right, let's get started. So what is scene remain? How would I use this in a live situation? So what scene remains is it allows us to be playing in one scene and seamlessly switch to another scene without any noticeable difference in the audio or any kind of cutoff. All right, so check this out. Currently, right now, I have it turned off, so I'm going to give you an example. Let's go ahead and do this homecoming. I have it. I'm holding it down with my pedal. When I go to the next scene, listen. It cut off the previous scene right there. Let's do it again the opposite way. It's holding. It cut off. Okay, so this is something that you might not want because maybe you're doing a ballad or you're going between transitioning to other songs and you want the previous song to kind of just hold on, just kind of fade out while you switch to the next scene or set of sounds right there. And if the scene remain isn't on, you're going to get that cut off there, and you might not want that. So inside the Phantom-0, you do have the option of turning it on, but there are some caveats, all right? So let's check it out now. If I press the menu and I go to System, and it's in the General tab, so right there, the very first tab, if I go ahead and use my knob and I cursor down right here, scene remain, you see it right there, okay? Right now it's off, so I'm gonna go ahead and press the enter button, and I'm going to turn it on. Okay, and okay. And if I wanted it to stay, I would go ahead and press right, and that just did a system right, so it saved it in there. Now, here's the caveat. Let's go back out to the scene. Okay, let's go ahead and choose that first one. Let's go to zone view, and so notice now, instead of having 16 zones to work with, now I only have 8 to work with. So what that means is even if I'm sequencing, I only have 8 zones to work with. Okay, so this is the thing. If you find that you use scene remain a lot, then you have to sacrifice 8. Essentially, it's like having 2 Phantoms back to back. Now on the flagship Phantom, there's essentially 2 Phantoms built inside the box, and so when it does scene remain, you get the full 16. But on the Phantom-0, there's only 8. So let's take a listen to how this sounds now. So same example, I'm going to go to Homecoming. Let's go ahead and hold a chord. And let's move over. Listen. Let's move over. I'm holding the pedal. Sounds good. Now, what if you're not going to the scene that's right next door? Maybe you're going to another scene, okay? Let's go to this scene, okay? Let's go to this one. Yeah, let's go to this one. Okay, so I'll start here, and I'm going to move over. It's holding with my pedal. It's still holding. It's not until I engage the scene that I want to play. So it's still holding. I'm like, oh, where's that scene? Because this could happen on stage. Now, when I strike it, still holding. I just put the sustain pedal on. Okay, and then now I can go ahead and just kind of play. That one kind of faded out, so that's kind of cheating. So let's go ahead and try it again. So I have it. Okay. So I have it here. And let's go over here to the strings. Still holding. So as you see, that's pretty easy to do. Only thing we had to do was go into menu, go into system, and then we put scene remain on. But once again, the only caveat is that when you look inside the zones, you are sacrificing 8 zones. So you need to determine if this is something that you really want to do, if it's important to you, if it's something that you do all the time with going between songs, transitioning between songs, and you want to have that hangover, then it's totally worth it. But it's a system setting, so it's going to stay in the system. Now, if you're recording, you're going ahead and doing a session, and you want to have all 16 zones available to you, very easy. Just go back to Menu, System, and turn it off. System write it, and you got back all of those zones. You get them all back. So very easy to do and also to undo. So determine with your playing situation if this is something that is important to you. And if it is, it's well worth it. All right, I hope this video helps you out. You guys take care, and we'll talk to you later.